Everton's summer has been one of change, ambition, and a clear attempt to rebuild under David Moyes. The return of the former West Ham boss has ushered in a new era at Goodison Park, with the Toffees eager to put a difficult few seasons behind them. The club marked their first competitive match at the newly opened Hill Dickinson Stadium with a 2-0 win against Brighton, where marquee signing Jack Grealish produced 2 assists in a sparkling debut. That victory was followed up by another 2-0 triumph in the EFL Cup against Mansfield Town, underlining the positive early momentum. The only blemish came on the opening day of the Premier League season, when Everton slipped to a narrow 1-0 defeat at a raucous Elland Road against Leeds United. Moyes has wasted little time reshaping his squad, recruiting a blend of proven quality and youthful promise. Thierno Barry arrived from Villarreal, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall joined from Chelsea, and Tyler Dibbling was finally secured from Southampton. Yet the Everton manager has made clear his intention to add further reinforcements before Monday's deadline, with midfield depth a particular priority. Ashley Young, Abdoulaye Doucoure, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin have all departed, leaving gaps in the squad. Mega money deals, controversial moves, and big-name flops. This is the home of transfer news and opinion across Football Fancast. As speculation continues around further arrivals, Everton's focus has now turned to a familiar face for their manager, a player he knows well and trusts implicitly. Earlier this week, reports indicated that the Toffees had made a bid to sign West Ham star Tomas Soucek, but it was rejected. Despite that, he would allegedly jump at the chance to sign for the club. That's according to former Everton scout Brian King. Soucek, now 30, has been a mainstay in the Premier League since his arrival from Slavia Prague in 2020. Over his time at the London Stadium, he has amassed 42 goals and 13 assists in 248 appearances, underlining his knack for arriving in the box and chipping in with crucial contributions. He was also a central figure in West Ham's famous Conference League triumph over Fiorentina, lifting the trophy in his native Prague. Everton are light in midfield following Doucoure's exit, and Soucek represents a ready-made solution who can slot into Moyes' system immediately. The comparison between Soucek and Doucoure is unavoidable. Doucoure, who joined Everton from Watford in 2020, became a fan favorite at Goodison Park. His 21 goals and 14 assists in 166 appearances included some unforgettable moments, none bigger than the goal against Bournemouth on the final day of the 2022-23 season that kept Everton in the Premier League. But having left for Saudi Pro League side Neom SC on a free transfer this summer, his departure has left Moyes searching for a like-for-like replacement, one who could match his energy, athleticism, and threat. Soucek not only offers those traits, but statistically provides an upgrade in several key areas. Standing at 1.92 m, he gives Everton a significant aerial advantage. According to FBref, he averaged 3.47 aerials 1 per 90 last season compared to Doucoure's 1.05. His physical presence also translates into defensive contribution, with 1.44 blocks per 90 compared to Doucoure's 1.09, and slightly more tackles in the midfield third, 0.81 versus 0.70. In attacking output, the gap widens further. Last season, Soucek registered 10 goal involvements, double that of Doucoure's 5. He also took more shots per 90, 1.93 versus 1.09, and placed a higher percentage on target, 30.9% versus 29%. His ability to get into scoring positions is highlighted by his superior shot volume, while his long stride and late runs into the box often catch defenders unprepared. Passing remains one area where Doucoure held the edge, completing more progressive carries, 42 versus 9, and slightly more passes per 90, 25.4 versus 25.1, at a higher completion rate, 80.3% versus 73.8%. But Soucek compensates with his greater progressive passing distance per 90, 113.0 versus 79.1, demonstrating his tendency to move the ball forward into dangerous areas rather than recycling possession. Perhaps the clearest indication of Soucek's suitability for Moyes' Everton lies in his reliability. While Doucoure provided moments of brilliance, the Czech's consistency, durability, and adaptability make him an ideal option to anchor Everton's midfield in the seasons ahead. His statistical profile suggests he can match, and in many cases exceed, what Doucoure offered, all while fitting seamlessly into a Moyes blueprint that values structure, pressing, and aerial dominance. For Everton, signing the West Ham man would represent more than just replacing a departed player. It would be a statement of intent, bringing in a proven Premier League performer who can offer immediate impact and leadership at a crucial juncture. With Monday's transfer deadline fast approaching, all eyes will be on whether the Toffees can get this deal over the line.